What's up, guys? So today I put something out on Twitter that was said something about a fan-made Dragon Ball Z game that came out that was really cool looking. I've seen this before in the past, but I never really got into it and tried it out. I tried it out. It's really cool. I think it deserves a lot of attention, especially if you are a fan of, say, Street Fighter and you like Dragon Ball Z, but you're not a big fan of kind of how it's sort of 3D as well. This is much more like a standard 2D Dragon Ball Z game mixed with, say, Street Fighter. So I figure you guys could check it out, see what you think. I think these guys deserve a lot more recognition, and they should be out there more because they're doing some amazing stuff with Mugen or Mugen. People say it differently. I say Mugen. So what it is exactly they took all the Dragon Ball Z characters, they put them in, they did some serious work to animations, art style, and everything, how they drew them, and they did a lot of work with movesets as well. So it's pretty much, from what I can tell, built in Mugen, but built more from the ground up than the typical ones. If you remember Mugen, it wasn't very good. It was very amateurish, did not look very good. But we have Goku as regular, Super Saiyan Goku, Ultimate Gohan, I assume that's Ultimate Gohan, Babidi, Frieza, Piccolo, Vegeta as regular, Majin Vegeta, and then Hercule. So I'm going to pick Majin Vegeta. And you'll see pretty quickly just the polish in this game, I guess you'd say, because it is done very well overall. Now, it's not an easy game in the arcade mode. These the people you fight, the computers, are not supposed to be easy. They made them, in particular, not to be easy. So it's very easy to get messed up as you get further up in the ladder. Just like any other fighting game, though. It's not really new, I guess. They also give you a moveset, and what's really cool is this game is completely free. You can just go download it if you want and just play it. And what's cool, it has 2 players and everything, so you and a friend can play it, or you can just play through the arcade mode and get the hang of it. It's been in development for a while now, like years, I think, and they keep adding to it. So it's something that they are very passionate about doing, from what I can tell. Let's see if I can get, there we go. And they do have all those finisher moves that everyone's so used to doing, having a lot of fun doing them, where you hit that really big move like a big massive Hadouken. There we go. This is, they have those all set up. I think each character has like, I want to say like 6 big moves that change depending on what your bar is, whether you have 1 bar, 2 bars, or 3 bars at the top there. And overall, it's pretty cool. The characters are actually pretty complex. Everyone has their own type of move set, and some characters are more ranged, some of them are much more close up, and it's very cool overall. I think my favorite character probably is Majin Vegeta in my limited time of playing this game. I think he's probably easier to use than the others, but he's still pretty fun. Goku is probably the most like say, Ryu, for example, from Street Fighter overall, but I think my least favorite character right now is Piccolo to play as, which is kind of sad because he's one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Z because he's probably the most complex next to Vegeta in terms of like story arc form and everything. Ooh, that was cool. So I would give these guys a like over on Facebook too, because they distribute this through Facebook. They just pretty much just have a Facebook page. They don't really do much in the way of like donations or anything. They just said they make it for the fun of the game. So why don't we play a little more of this so you guys can get an idea of what you're looking at here. Like I said, it's completely free though. It's pretty cool. See, everyone has like their own little entrance. Like Hercule has like all the pictures and like all the photos being taken and everything. He blocks with a bag of money. He blocks with I remember Android 16's head. He blocks with a stop sign. He blocks with oolong. There, okay, so he uses a cactus. Like, it's like the little attention to details that these guys did is pretty awesome. It's pretty remarkable. I think they probably spent the most time with Hercule though, from what I could tell, because they gave him a lot of stuff. His animations are see, Android 16's head. His animations are clearly above everyone else's, though. What did he leave a... Is that a mine? See, I don't even know what that is. Oh, I guess it was. I think I have a big bang attack. I'm trying to remember. I think it's like all the punches. That wasn't it, but that was still pretty good. That's not it either. That's I guess you got to really learn the move list. I haven't spent enough time with it to get all the moves down correctly. So they have like Babidi with Majin Vegeta. So like I said, the attention to detail is good. I am using an Xbox One controller, that Halo Wars 2 controller, and it works well enough. This is definitely a joystick game, like you'd want an arcade stick of some kind, I guess, because it does use like the quarter circle forward, all that stuff. So. Oh, see, I bounced him off the wall. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh. What is he doing? What was that? What was happening? There we go. So, I have it on, like, easy mode. I do know when it gets to hard mode, it gets exceptionally hard, like, to the point where they are just bombarding you with attacks and not letting you hit the ground. So, I just wanted to make it a little easy for showing you guys all the different characters as we play through here, and just the different moveset if I can. And the intros are great. Like, here's Frieza coming in front of all of his army, and they disappear. The levels are cool, too. Like, I know they do, like, one where it's, like, Namek is, like, vanishing like this, for example, and you have, like, Goku's spaceship in the background. Oh, I like went flying, did cartwheels in the air. Okay, so this is a game I could see getting together with some friends and just playing Dragon Ball Z that's basically Street Fighter. Oop, okay. Yeah, I just ate that one, jeez. Oh, man. So, I think a lot of you guys who are big fighting game fans would probably like this a lot more than... You'd probably be a lot better at it, too. We'll enjoy it more. So it seems like when you take damage, your meter fills. When you do damage, your meter fills. Basically, if you do anything, your meter fills. There's also a way to fill it up through, like, powering up. I used to play, at least when I could, when it was really out on, like, the emulator ROM scene way back in the day, Hyper Dimensions, Dragon Ball Z, and that was really good. I remember one of the first games I really wanted to make as a repro was an English version of it, and I did. And it was a lot harder than it should have been, probably. But it was awesome. That, and then there was a Gundam Wing game called, I think it's Endless Duel. I played that one a lot too on the Super Nintendo when I made it. That's a really fun 2D fighter with Gundam Wing characters. So if I remember right, Vegeta has like a dash in the air, so he can dash forward still. You kind of retreat and then dash back forward. Keeps jumping over that. Alright, that's fine. Time's over. We couldn't beat each other in time. So they just, by default, gave it to me. Oh, and I will leave a link in the description to their Facebook post and page where they updated this whole thing. So you guys can check it out if you want. But it is free to download. To be honest, I think it can run on pretty much any computer. Like, I think it could run on like a potato almost. Like, I seriously think you could boot up like a Pentium 4 and it would run this. So, anyone could pretty much play this, which is cool. That's neat. Oop. I think you missed me. Alright, good. Oh, nice. It's so slow it hit him. That's funny. If that was like a normal attack, I definitely wouldn't have hit him with that. Yeah, I think this, like I said, is an awesome 2D Dragon Ball Z game. This and Hyper Dimensions. If you want another one to check out Hyper Dimensions as well. It's a Super Nintendo game that just never came out over here for whatever reason. Probably because Dragon Ball Z still wasn't like super big over here yet. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So I think that's going to do it here, guys. I just wanted to show you this game. It's very cool. I think these guys deserve a little more recognition for their work. I would check it out. It's in the link is in the description if you want to play this. You can just download it and play it. It does have controller support. You do have to remap the buttons every time you open it. I think it's just because it's like a Mugen thing. Whenever you close it out, you have to... Alright, that was pretty funny. You have to remap the buttons for whatever reason. Not sure why. Anyway, that's going to do it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little look at the Hyper Dragon Ball Z on the Mugen emulator. Like I said, free to download. Check it out below. And tomorrow we'll be back in the morning, of course, 10 a.m. for Newswave. So I will see you then.